Hi everyone, Heidi Schofield here from Team Total Transformation. I wanted to take a few minutes and share with you why I decided to become a Beachbody coach. Um, I'm the mom of 10 kids. I had all of my kids in about 14 and a half years, and so we had them very close together. And by the time I finished having my children, I had about an extra 30 pounds that I was unable to get off in the way that I always had before, which was basically eating less food. Um, I didn't ever get into starving myself, but I definitely ate a lot less food in order to try to lose weight. Um, I was at an age where my hormones were starting to fluctuate, and I just wasn't getting the results that I used to get with my old tricks and practices with losing weight. And so I had to figure something else out. In high school, I'd always been very active with dance and sports, and so I never had any problems with weight during high school. But after I got married and started having my family, you can only imagine how busy I was. Also, I was a full-time dental hygienist, and so I found that I was so busy with kids and with working and taking care of a home and doing all the other fun things that we do in our lives that I just didn't think I had time to work out and take care of myself. But when I finished having my kids and I realized I was struggling to get this weight off, I decided that I better make it a priority to start working out and getting into a healthier condition. So I started running, and I ran for about a year, and I was running up to 8 miles a day, so I was putting in some pretty good distance, and that was 6 times a week. And I did lose a little bit of weight. I lost about 10 pounds, but then I was stuck again, and I couldn't figure out what my problem was. And winter was coming on, and where I live, it gets really icy and cold outside. And so my husband encouraged me to just come inside and let's figure out something you can do in the house. So we ended up purchasing Insanity, which was super hard, but I made it through Insanity after about 4 months. Now, Insanity is a 2 month routine or workout, but I had to do the first month about 3 times before I felt comfortable in moving on to the second month because it was just so hard for me. But I stuck with it, and I was able to lose about another 10 pounds. But I still wasn't down to where I wanted to be, and I was still struggling. If I ate wrong at all, I saw the weight coming back on. And so my husband suggested that I try Shakeology. Shakeology is a super nutrient dense shake. It's a wellness shake that is offered through Beachbody. And honestly, when he mentioned it to me, I was kind of stubborn and said no. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do it without having to drink a protein shake. Well, eventually I decided that I wasn't making any progress and I wasn't getting anywhere, and so I decided to do some research on Shakeology. And after I did the research, I recognized that it wasn't just a typical protein shake. And so I decided to give it a try. There was a lady in my office that had been handing out Shakeology samples, and so I just went and talked to her, and I just said, hey, what's the deal with this Shakeology? What's in it? You know, how much is it? All of that. And she gave me some information, and she gave me a few samples to take home and try, which I did. And after trying it for a couple of days, I went back to her and I said, what is this thing you're doing all the time? She was always talking about this group of helping women find balance in their lives. And she says, well, I'm actually a Beachbody coach. And I said, well, what is that? And so she explained to me what it was and sent me home with a little bit of information. My husband and I started researching the information, and honestly, the first thing that jumped out at me was the business opportunity. I could see that there was serious potential with this business to be able to make an income where I could stay home with my family and take care of things here at my home and be present in my children's lives and be there when my husband had the day off and be able to enjoy that with him, where with my full-time dental hygiene job I could not do that. The other thing that was very appealing to me is I really liked the idea of being my own boss and being able to choose what hours I was working, being able to choose when my days off were, being able to choose how aggressively I approached this or how relaxed I approached this. And so all of those things, I guess I like control. All of those things were very appealing to me. So that was my first initial impression of the business. And it wasn't, I jumped on as a Beachbody coach right at that point because I knew I wanted to drink Shakeology. I wanted to get it for a less expensive rate. So yes, as a coach, you can get a discount on your products and you can get Shakeology for less. And so I wanted that advantage, but I also wanted to be able to start building my own business. After I started, and this was shortly after I started being a coach, I started running my own challenge groups, which I had never been in one before. And so I was worried about that. I didn't know how to do that. But there is so much help out there, and your upline coach will definitely be there for you to help you build and to help you figure out what you need to do, help you figure out how to approach people, help role play with you, help do whatever you need to do so that you can feel comfortable with approaching people and sharing this wonderful blessing of Beachbody with them. So a couple months after I started being a coach and I was running my own challenge groups, I had people in my challenge groups that were starting to have success, and they were starting to lose weight, and they were starting to gain self-confidence and feel better about themselves because they were losing weight. And it was such an overpowering emotion for me of the fact that I was able to help somebody and help make their life better. And I kind of became addicted to that. And I realized that even though I maybe initially jumped into this because I saw the earning potential, that truly the reason that I wanted to be in this is because I wanted to give of myself. I felt like there was more of me, there was more value in me, and there was more that I could give to people than I was able to do at my job. And so Beachbody has given me basically a portal that I can reach out to others, I can help others, I can lift others, I can help make their lives happier, I can help them through trials and struggles. I can help them to feel better physically, emotionally, mentally. And honestly, the reason I chose our team name as Team Total Transformation is because in my mind, Beachbody helps transform much, much more than just your physical body. It changes you on the inside, obviously, because it makes you more healthy and you get stronger, and it changes you on the outside because you change shape and you start to be leaner and healthier and more shapely. But Beachbody changes more than that. It can change your situation financially drastically. Not only can it change your situation financially, it can change your situation. It can change how you think mentally. It changes who you are. I am a completely different person now, a year later after joining Beachbody, than I was when I started. And not only have I changed physically as far as getting healthier and leaner, I'm a much more confident, I'm a much more giving person than I ever was before. And it's because they are constantly helping you to see value in yourself, which helps you to be able to give value to other people in their lives, which again helps you see value in yourself. Serving others and helping others is definitely the road to happiness. So I hope after hearing all of this, you will seriously consider joining our team. We have an awesome team. We have a lot of brand new coaches on our team right now, and we have a few that have been coaching for about a year, about the same amount of time I have been. And all of us are super excited about this opportunity, and all of us are super happy to help you with any of your questions or any of your concerns or fears that you might be having or hesitations towards being a coach. So I hope that you will look at this opportunity seriously, and then I hope you will discuss with us. Comment below, or you can message us, either the person who invited you to watch this video, or feel free to message me and share with me what your concerns are and what it is that's holding you back right now from making this decision and taking this step. And I will help you and help you work through whatever your fears or your frustrations are. I know that Beachbody is an awesome opportunity for anyone who is willing to jump in with both feet and just go for it. And I hope, sorry, my battery's running low. I hope that you are one of those people that are ready to jump in and join our team. We look forward to working with you. Have an awesome day.